What's up, y'all? It's Poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Sunny V2. It's titled How Post Malone Humbled a Jealous Radio Host. This is Charlamagne in the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure. I don't recall hearing about when Post Malone humbled Charlamagne, but sure. We're about to get the tea. Let's watch.
Post Malone was on track to become a megastar, and Charlamagne could clearly sense it.
Cause you don't realize you about to be a star.
No, I think I know that it's coming.
Charlamagne therefore spent almost an hour trying to corner and embarrass his guest.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
I don't know.
Although the whole situation completely backfired to Post Malone's
He should have
benefit.
just said
It was
nothing.
August of 2015. Post Malone was yet to get his first tattoo, and had just 6 months prior released his major breakout song White Iverson. He'd done his first
When
radio
I
interview
started
exactly 4
running,
months beforehand, which went
that was my
extremely
shit.
well.
I put out White Iverson like 2 months ago. We just hit 2.
I do wish he would, revisit that sound sometimes, Sure, you switched up your sound completely. Got it, cool, whatever. But just, dabble back in it every now and then. Because that song was everything.
Views like a couple days ago, which is crazy.
And to keep this momentum going, he'd agreed to appear on The Breakfast Club. The show is well known for being the most listened to hip-hop and R&B morning show in America, and features 3 hosts, one of which being Charlamagne the God, who, to be fair, is usually an excellent presenter. The Breakfast Club has hosted almost every rapper from Kanye West to Jay-Z, making it a massive opportunity for any up-and-coming artist, which in this case was Post Malone.
We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building.
State your name, soldier.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
The interview began extremely positively, with Post and Charlamagne bonding over their support for the same football team.
He is from Dallas, and he's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
My guy.
Yeah.
And I tried my hardest.
Yeah.
However, when Post revealed his dad also worked for the Cowboys, Charlamagne's rudeness began to show.
His dad actually used to work for the organization.
What was he, water boy?
He does. He still works for the
What do you do?
organization. He's like head of concessions.
See? I said water boy. That's like kind of.
No, he's in the office. He's in the office. He's in the office.
Laughing at his dad's respectable job is mad disrespectful. The shit that pissed me off more than anything was when
I
they
don't
were
care about these
basically
comments,
laughing at
Sunny
Post
B2.
Dad's concession job.
Report on
Is
the
Charlamagne,
shit.
Head of concession for a professional sports teams is a high-level job. They aren't watching over a
He
high
got
school
on everything.
cafeteria. Post Malone responded to Charlamagne's rudeness by kindly inviting him to a Cowboys game.
We get free tickets. We get free chicken strips.
Hot dogs.
It's good.
But he gets free tickets.
Yeah.
That's important. Good seats.
Yeah, sweets.
Sweets.
Come on, let's go.
To which Charlamagne responded by insulting Post Malone's look.
That's why I think all white people with cornrows look stupid. But that has nothing to do with you.
No, that's
Nothing to do with you. I just think in general.
With this then resulting in an awkward
To be fair, Charlamagne has trolled many, many people, which is why, he got his ass beat outside the studio before. This is why a few times people pressed him during the show. So this is not this is not new.
confrontation about the color of Posty's skin.
Are you afraid as a
Posty?
white rapper that you may be considered a culture vulture?
I don't think so. I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just trying to, I like what I like. And I don't think I'm biting off of a certain culture or copying a certain culture or trying to be part of a certain culture because, I like what I like.
Charlamagne then tried to trick Post into saying the N-word.
Say
Alright.
don't dance.
Hey.
You're supposed to say it. Go ahead.
And do the rock away.
No, say what I just said.
I can't. Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Before hitting him with another loaded question designed to damage Post Malone's image.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anything?
I guess what I can do to help Black Lives Matter is I to keep making music. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I would have just said nothing.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? That's the type of question that no matter how you answer this dude trying to hate you. However, the worst of the interview was still yet to come. Post Malone had brought his girlfriend Ashlyn onto the show, prompting Charlamagne to try and baselessly convince her that Post was going to leave her.
You got a girlfriend, don't you?
Yeah, she's right there.
What?
Ashley right here.
Yes.
Are they together?
Oh, hey, Ashlyn. You know you're going to end up leaving you, right? The more
don't
famous
say
you
that.
get.
That's not true.
You know, you know the more successful you get, you're going to,
Charlamagne then doubled down on this when his girlfriend got on the microphone.
You know he's going to sleep with other women, though. You do know that. He's going to sleep with other women.
No, I'm not.
It's going to happen.
Charlamagne said not only is going to get urban punani, it's going to be folk, country,
Yes.
pop,
Yes.
urban AC.
Yes. A man is only as fake.
They don't get cussed out enough. Because I know you fucking lying. This is so rude.
Faithful is his options. You know that, right? You know that?
What?
A man is only as faithful as his options. I applaud you for trying to do the right thing.
I keep doing
But it's not going to finish that way.
Although this had actually become Post Malone's first real chance to show his overwhelming kindness.
Listen. Here's so y'all don't get. I'm not a normal person. I'm a different type of man, and she's not a normal woman. She's an angel. She's an incredible person, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do nothing to ruin it.
Which ironically gave him more audience favour than if it were just a standard interview. My respect for Post Malone went up after this.
I don't care what these people was talking about, Sonny B.
Was quite so positive. A small percentage of viewers hated on Ashlyn for barely saying anything, prompting Post Malone's first response to the interview by tweeting, "I'm 20. I've done about 20 interviews in my life. Ashlyn's done about 1. If you're hating, get off our dicks. Doo-doo heads, bruh." Before Post Malone appeared on 106 KML to talk about Charlamagne himself.
It's about Charlamagne. What's up, Charlamagne?
Oh, we.
Ooh,
Say it to my face.
I'm just joking.
He's so stupid.
I mean, I get it. I mean, that's his job. I mean,
Right.
that's his job to be a troll on the radio and on the internet.
I will say
And-
you handled that very
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't get too excited. Just gotta relax. It's not that serious.
Post Malone expanded on this when
I love
talking
that.
to Ethan from the H3 podcast.
They kind of came at you in a really shitty way.
I think it's really easy to come at me. Just a guy that makes music, and not only that, but I feel like it's his job to be a troll. He should have said something like, if you're in that situation, it's a hell of a lot different.
Of course.
The internet's a funny place.
Yeah.
Yet Post Malone later explained in a Rolling Stone article that it might have been better to put the questions back onto Charlamagne. "I wish I'd said, what are you doing for Black Lives Matter? Some sassy shit to shut him up. Like, maybe my music's not the best, but I know I'm not a bad person, so you're just being a hater." Charlamagne being a hater made The Breakfast Club look so bad, they'd wiped the episode from their official channel and website, while
Really?
Postie's humility opened up unexpected opportunities. He began touring with Justin Bieber, had an extremely successful debut album launch, and gained over 1 million Instagram followers, prompting The Breakfast Club to invite him back for another interview, which Post Malone unbelievably accepted. The top comment read, "I'm not sure why Post Malone would ever return to this radio show, however, he was set to win no matter what. Either The Breakfast Club treats him disrespectfully, Post Malone keeps his cool and sees growth just like the last interview, or The Breakfast Club treats him respectfully, Post Malone again easily keeps his cool and sees growth, with situation 2 seeming more likely, given the second interview began by acknowledging how poorly the previous one went."
Oh, he's back.
And he has a Bud Light with him today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone is back.
I wasn't here, and it got rough.
It
No,
did,
that's
though.
okay.
People always tweet me like, yo, you were so hard on Post Malone. How? We had a conversation.
Well, you did say that he was gonna lose his girl, but
And she's
still
here.
However, Charlamagne's jealousy had only gotten worse,
What's the hardest thing? Is it like the stardom? Is it the money? Is it the fame?
resulting in him instantly trying to sabotage Post's relationship with Justin Bieber.
He got mad girls in the studio,
Oh yeah, sure.
mad drugs,
Oh,
mad
snap.
alcohol.
It's a little
You never
weed,
been over
right?
there?
Oh, in the studio?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean not really.
You never been in the studio with him with a bunch of
No,
girls?
yeah, I mean not really. This man eats salmon 3 times a day, and apparently that's very good for you.
Apparently.
Yeah, what about all the drugs?
Sound like a lot of
He doesn't
mercury.
do a lot of drugs.
He
He doesn't
smokes
do
weed.
any drugs.
He smokes
actually.
weed.
Yet Posty kept his cool and instead did the opposite.
Hey, you and Justin really developed quite a friendship.
He's a good guy, you know. I love him, and I have so much respect for him.
This would later bring their friendship even closer, although in the meantime, Charlamagne was still trying
Justin
to ruin
Bieber had
Post Malone's
dreads.
relationship.
How did you hook up with Kalani? Because the one with Kalani is dope.
Beautiful young lady.
No, she's super dope. She's super dope.
Beautiful young lady.
Super dope.
Stop
Isn't she
it.
beautiful?
I said she beautiful.
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you're not allowed to even like acknowledge that girls are beautiful? No, you never said that. You said she was dope. You didn't say she was beautiful. So you have to ask Ashley like stuff like that?
Like,
But I'm
I
sure
heard
the
that.
women have come at you.
Ashley,
Here it is again. Here it is again. Round 2.
I'm sure the women have come with you.
Which was ironic given Charlamagne constantly talks about this man's woman and trying to get her on camera, but he goes out of it to a free football match.
Can you get Charlamagne tickets?
Yeah, I mean, if you're nice.
I'm going
with me.
Sunday.
They gotta go with each other. Y'all gotta go with each other. Like, sit
Let's
next to
go.
each other in the game.
No.
Oh, you don't like me?
No, I don't dislike you, but I don't like the smell of
You can
big
hang with
cigarettes. And Post Malone smells like every bit and every cigarette that's in whatever convenience store in New York City right now. It's the new Kid Rock right here, ladies and
How is
gentlemen.
it?
With the Kid Rock comment leading to another booby-trapped question.
Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Tell me more. Because you're young and you got a voice, I would like to know your thoughts on the current
You don't
system.
give a
Do you
fuck.
feel like one of them was more fit than the other, though?
I mean,
If you had-
I'm gonna talk about that with my friends.
What do you do when you experience racism? Like, meaning that you're around some white people who may be being racist. How do you?
I mean, I don't hang out with racists.
Charlamagne disrespected Post Malone over.
You tweeted once that I don't know. I don't follow you on Twitter.
What?
And over.
You listen to it?
Absolutely not. I might though.
What do you mean absolutely? You might like it. You might like it.
However, Post Malone had again managed to keep his cool, resulting in even more favor from the audience. Everyone is talking about how everyone opposite to say had respect for this dude and the way he conducts himself, while everyone only had the opposite to say about Charlamagne. Charlamagne hella disrespectful. He's the product of jealousy. Best out positives, he could mock him. It's therefore then invite someone dressed like Post Malone onto the show just so he could mock him. It's therefore no surprise that when asked about Charlamagne a year after The Breakfast Club, Post Malone calmly told Rolling Stone, "He's not a good person. He hates me because I'm white and I'm different. But we're still rocking and we're still successful and he can't stop it." Although this had only reignited their beef, as Charlamagne responded, "I don't not like people because they're white. I just didn't like him because at the time I thought he was whack," adding that he loves Rockstar and encourages Malone to keep growing, keep winning, although in the 10 days after this, Charlamagne was saying the opposite.
After reading this Rolling Stone interview, not only is his music not my cup of mayonnaise, but neither is his personality. Because you're not as talented as you think you are.
Charlamagne then went to the effort of convincing other podcasters that Post Malone sucked.
You don't like Post Malone? You think he's trash? There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that. Why think he's trash?
Which clearly didn't work.
I don't even understand how you are this successful and this biased.
I'm not biased. You think Post Malone is a dope artist?
Yes.
Why?
And when I met him, he was a really good guy. And he had really great energy.
While even Jake Paul, who had his own beef with Post Malone, told Charlamagne his attacks were baseless.
We actually went back and forth on Twitter.
Trash, but go ahead.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You be number one and still be trash?
Numbers don't lie, bro.
He's trash, bro. Numbers do lie sometimes. Numbers don't tell a hotel.
All right, well.
He doesn't like Post, as you can see.
Damn, Jake Paul actually taking a W, and so was Post Malone in his own lane of music. Beer Bongs and Bentleys released just 4 months after the Jake Paul interview, peaked at #1 on every chart in every country, while Hollywood's Bleeding performed equally well, turning the Breakfast Club interviews into an insignificant chapter in Post Malone's come-up. Charlamagne, however, still hadn't moved on over 2 years later.
My God.
You gotta kick 2 people out right now. You trying to kick out the rap game because you real critical about rap.
Post Malone.
Although it finally showed that he'd been somewhat humbled.
Post Malone, definitely though. And for no other reason other than I'm probably hating.
Which could also be felt during a Flat TV interview.
I'm cool, clearly, with white people being in hip hop. Just respect why you're here. You're here because of these people that laid the foundation for you to even have the platform of hip hop to stand on.
One of Charlamagne's most respected.
That's valid, but I think that would make more sense if he was disrespectful, and he was not. He wasn't one of these little shitheads like Lil Xan saying who's Tupac or I don't know no Tupac music. If he, had that attitude, then sure, I would understand why he was coming at him, but he didn't. So I do think he was picking on him for no reason.
Full and entertaining traits is that he sticks to his guns and refuses to be a pushover, although in this case he probably should have made an exception.
Just don't be a dick, because dicks get places, but then at the end of the night, you're gonna not be able to fucking sleep.
Damn, I didn't know he said all this. This is rude. I definitely recall seeing a clip of him asking about, what he's doing for Black Lives Matter, but I didn't know he was poking at him this much and saying he gonna leave his girlfriend and yada yada yada, which I'm very interested to know if he's still with that woman. I would bet money that he's not, but that's a whole different conversation. But he didn't need to be this nasty to him. It was just unnecessary. And I mean, at least he admitted that he was hating. He was just being a hater. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.